All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Football Podcast. I think episode three. We haven't done these in a long time because we kind of started when in the middle of the off season, which is not a good time. But preseason's over and we're back. I'm your host, Dominic. I am a really big Titans fan.
Oh, I introduced myself? Oh, okay, okay. Um, my name is Nathan, and I'm a really big Titans hater. So,
And our third go co co-host, Khalil, he's not here, but I have this in honor of him. I picked it out just for him. He's an Eagles fan, and he mentions AJ Brown every time he sees me. But today, as you saw by the title, we are going to be talking about or predicting the playoff seedings in the AFC and NFC. So, do you want to start with AFC or NFC first?
AFC. You start though.
All right. So for number one, this probably shouldn't be a surprise. I have the Bills.
Same here, same here.
Yeah, their team is just really good. They almost beat the Chiefs last year in the playoffs, and honestly, they'd probably beat them. Like if they would definitely beat them. Like if they matched up in the playoffs this year, for sure.
Yeah,
So you have the Bills too, you said?
yeah. I messed
Uh,
up my order here. All right.
Number two, I have the Chargers.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I have Kansas City.
You think the Chiefs are winning that division?
Yes, I have hope. I have hope.
All right. I just think the Chargers. I think Justin Herbert is probably going to get better somehow, even though he was already great last year. And um, they added Khalil Mack and they added I think his name's J.C. Jackson from the Patriots. So their defense got a ton better. I don't think they did
Mm.
much on offense, but their offense wasn't even bad at all last year.
I honestly just think they're gonna lose, personally.
Or the Chiefs, who lost their number one receiver and replaced him with Juju.
Juju. No, I forgot. Man. Yep. You're probably right on that one, but you know,
I wouldn't be surprised if the Chargers. Actually, I would be surprised if the Chargers won the whole AFC, but I think the
no.
Bills still got it. At number three, I have the team that went to the Super Bowl, the Bengals.
You with the Bengals?
What?
Nah,
Yes.
bro. I don't nah, man. I had the Titans.
At three,
Yes.
I respect it. I hope. Why do you think the Titans are better than the Bengals right now?
Well, your boy's back, first of all. And I don't think the Bengals are going anywhere this year, you know?
So you think last season was a flop, or they're gonna? It was just not supposed to happen.
Yeah, it was a fluke. I don't think it would happen in a million years again.
Well, the Titans do have the better running back. They have the better defense, but the Bengals just have a way better quarterback and a way better receivers.
Yeah, Titans quarterback is
Both teams don't have a good
mediocre.
offensive line. I think the Bengals actually improved though, their offensive line when the
Mm.
Titans. They kind of did. Not really though. At four though, I have the Titans at four.
Oh, okay. Is that right? That is right. I had the Ravens at 4.
Okay.
I don't think I meant to do that.
I'm not gonna lie, when I was making this list, I was gonna include one of my honorable mention teams in the playoffs, but I didn't. Kind of forgot about the Ravens, but I added them in later on. Um, I think yeah, the
I don't know. I don't
Ravens.
I don't know if I agree with myself there actually.
The Ravens were. They were very unhealthy last year, but they're
Hmm.
healthy, way healthier this year. But I just don't think their receivers, like their number one is like Rashad Bateman. I guess he's good, but I don't think he's good enough to be your number one.
Yeah. Hmm.
So your list is Bills, Chiefs, Titans, Ravens.
Yes, but
All
I
right.
don't know if I want to have the Ravens there.
All right, and mine is Bills, Chargers, Bengals, Titans. At five, though, I have the Chiefs.
Five, I have the Chargers.
All right. Um, I I want to say I get it, but I just think the Chargers are just a better team than the Chiefs. Yeah, the
Y-
Chiefs have the better
Okay,
quarterback and tight end.
I feel like personally, I think it's rigged. Okay, nah, but
Oh, because everyone in the NFL likes Patrick Mahomes.
yes,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
love him too much.
They literally posted him about being in Fortnite like three times. They have him pinned on their Instagram page of him in Fortnite.
Crazy. Yeah, I mean, Chargers may be a better team, but when it comes down to it, if I had to place
You
bets,
think
I'd put bets on Kansas City.
you think Chiefs are more clutch?
Um, yeah, I'd say so.
All right. I mean, yeah, they've made it to the what's it called? Conference championship the last like 3 years, 4 years. Made it to the Super Bowl 2 of those years. They won one of them. So I wouldn't be surprised if they were to make it. Nah, they would. They're not making it again. They're not making the conference championship
You
again.
don't think so? All right,
Not if they're
man.
a 5 seed. Unless they get lucky with like injuries and stuff, like the other team has injured players. But we'll see. The
Yeah,
season didn't even start yet, so I don't know. That's kind of a hot take, I guess.
fair enough.
Number six, I have the Ravens.
I had the Bengals, which those need to be flipped.
So you
My
think
six and
Bengals?
four need
So
to
you
be
changed
flipped. Yeah.
Bengals at okay. So we both have Ravens at six. I think they have a chance to be better than the Chiefs, but I
Yeah.
don't think they're going to be as good to be like a division leader over the Bengals, especially based off on how they played against the Bengals last year, because the the Bengals receivers just cooked the Ravens in both games. I'm
Hmm.
pretty sure last year.
Yeah.
And then even though the Steelers weren't that good last year, they also like the Steelers and Ravens games are like good games.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
So I wouldn't even be surprised if the Ravens lost one of those. I would probably expect that to happen. So
So who do you have for seven?
Ravens at six. At seven, I have Colts. I don't want them to
Oh,
make it, but they're too
what?
good. They're too good to just
No, they're
miss
not.
out of the playoffs.
No, no way. I mean, are
You
Steelers a good team? No. Are they probably going to make the playoffs? No. But I put them at seven because
Steelers at seven.
I have hope, you know? I had to.
You're
Because
telling me Steelers over Colts, over Raiders, over Broncos?
on a good day, on a good day,
You're gonna have a lot. You're gonna have to have a lot of good days.
pause for 1 second.
All right. All right. My honorable mentions, or why I think the Colts are gonna make the playoffs. They're a better. Yes, the AFC got better this year, but the Colts are better. I think Matt Ryan is better than Carson Wentz, but I don't think he's as good as everyone's thinking he's actually gonna be because he is almost 40. He's like 36, 37. And their defense did get better. They added Stephon Gilmore, which is really good for them. But I really wish he would have went somewhere else or like re-signed with the Panthers. But it is what it is. So I think they'll make the playoffs. Um, Honorable mentions, no order: Patriots, Broncos, Dolphins, Raiders. I really wanted to put the Raiders in the playoffs, but Ravens, Colts, I don't know. We're gonna have to see how the Devontae Adams thing works out.
Yeah.
All right, so go over your seven again.
Hmm. Bills, Chiefs, Titans, and I think yeah, Bengals, Chargers, Ravens, Steelers.
All right, and mine is Bills, Chargers, Bengals, Titans, Chiefs, Ravens, and Colts.
Wait, one sec. If I had to choose someone besides Steelers, because I'm kind of biased, it would it would it'd probably be the Raiders or the Colts
All right,
or the
good
Colts.
answer.
It's one of the two, you know.
Well, to be fair, I think the reason I put the Colts over the Raiders and well, put the Raiders not I'm not making it is because they do play in the best division in
Yeah.
football. So they're gonna have a lot of hard games. Same with like the Chiefs and Chargers, but I think they're better than the Raiders, I think.
Hmm.
So I just think the Raiders might get like the shorter end of the stick. But I would like them to make it. I just don't know if it's possible.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd
NFC.
rather have them make it.
Yeah. NFC. My number one, uh Super Bowl champs, I got the Rams being top two.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't have to really think about this at all. They re-signed Bobby Wagner. They lost Robert Woods to the Titans, which is cool. But he didn't even play in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So it's not like they really need him. I think they brought in Allen Robinson in free agency as his replacement, so they should be fine. Number two, I have the Buccaneers.
I have Green Bay.
Pack, okay. I thought about it. I don't think the Packers are going to be trash at all. They're my number three, but I
Yeah.
think all they did, the key thing they lost was Devontae Adams. Yeah, that's like
That's
a
yeah, big
major
loss.
loss, but that's not like they're bad because they lost one player. They still have the
True.
two-time, I think he's won back-to-back MVP, Aaron Rodgers, I think. But
Probably.
yeah, the Buccaneers, they got Julio Jones. I think people are overhyping Julio Jones because when he
Oh,
was with the
definitely.
Titans, he got injured a ton. So I don't really expect things to change that much since he all because he was in a different spot. But Chris Godwin, I think he was hurt to end the season, so he didn't play in like the playoffs, but he should be back, I'm pretty sure, and their defense isn't bad at all.
Yeah.
So I think yeah, they deserve the number two. And then three, like I said, were the Packers.
I had the Bucks at 3.
All right. Um, honestly, I haven't seen anyone that said Vikings over Packers, but if someone thinks Vikings over Packers, that's just
Vi-
crazy.
Vikings over Packers.
They must just be like the biggest Justin Jefferson fan.
That's funny. All right.
Um, for four though, I don't think you'll agree with me for four. I got the Cowboys.
Me too.
Oh, you don't have Eagles?
No.
Well, okay.
I don't even see Eagles making the playoffs.
Wow. Okay. Um, I know if Khalil was here, he would call you crazy, but
I know.
I told him that I have the Eagles making the playoffs, but I don't think they'll win the division because the Cowboys lost
No way.
Amari Cooper, but like their defense is still possibly best in the league, if
Hmm.
not top three for sure. And their offense still is good. Apparently they lost two of their two best, I think, offensive linemen. But I mean, it's not like the Eagles are a super team. So I think the Cowboys can still maybe have like the same record as them and just have like the tiebreaker over them.
Yeah.
But number five, I have Eagles.
Eagles?
Yes.
Oh,
Eagles
I
at
got the
five.
Cardinals.
I I'm not gonna say that yet. Why do you think the Cardinals are five?
Why do you think the Eagles are 5?
Last year they were the seven seed They got well, Devontae Smith should develop to a better year.
Hmm.
Jalen Hurts should develop to a better quarterback. They got AJ Brown, which is off the top of my head, I don't know if he's a top 10 receiver. He is a top 10 receiver. Um, their defense, one of the rookies they drafted is a linebacker. I don't know how good he was in preseason, but he was like supposed to be first round, and he got drafted in like the second or third round. So I
Makes sense.
think their defense is pretty good. And yeah, I think they're a playoff team.
I I respect it, but I disagree with you.
So would you be fine if I had the Eagles at 7?
7.
Like, does that seem reasonable, or do
Eagles
you
at
just
7 makes sense, yeah.
okay, well then why do you think the Cardinals are 5?
All right. Well, all right. Here, I lost my thing I had open looking at. All right. Let's see. Let's look at their division here. Okay. They got the Rams. Oh my gosh, this is falling. They got the Seahawks and the 49ers, all right? Now, just based upon those teams, I'm just going to say that they'd come out second to chart like not charts. Oh my gosh, to
Rams.
Rams. And like honestly, this was the one I kind of had the trouble with, the NFC. Um, I don't know, based upon their performance last year, they should probably be like 6 or 7, but I just feel like they can come out over the Vikings in the end.
You know DeAndre Hopkins is suspended for 6 games, right?
He got suspended.
Oh, this
Why?
is for
I
drugs.
didn't.
This came out a
Oh,
while ago.
really? I didn't know that. What am I? Oh my. Well, I might have to drop them a little bit.
They also lost Christian Kirk because the Jaguars overpaid for him.
How much did they pay for him?
Oh, they gave him like five. No, I don't know if it was a 5-year deal. They paid him like 80 million, I think.
80 million? Oh my gosh. Well, who do you have number 6?
Yeah, you got paid 80 million. 6? I have Vikings at 6.
Same. Yeah.
Um,
Crazy.
actually, I forgot I had that. My 6 and 7 could be flipped because I have like a question mark next to 6 and 7, but I just wrote the Vikings at 6. There's a thing on Bleacher Report I was looking before we started the podcast. It said Kirk Cousins is like a sleeper fantasy person, which I guess makes sense because Adam Thielen's still good. Justin Jefferson is obviously great. Dalvin Cook is good if he can stay healthy. I don't know much about their defense, but I know it's not bad at all.
No, I don't
And
know anything about the
this
defense.
could be the year they jump up to a playoff spot. I think it is for
I
them.
think it is. I have him at 6-2. We're I agree. Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad. Actually, no, that's too far of a stretch. Continue.
I was done.
Oh. I, you know, I'm gonna be a Vikings fan this year.
As your number one or number two team?
Oh, number 2, of course. I got the Steelers. They're gonna win the Super Bowl, right? Right?
Moving on. My 7 seed for the NFC is the 49ers.
49ers, same.
Um,
But I had the Saints as well, sort of as a number 7, kind of like off-brand number 7.
honorable mention.
Just
Or
fine,
like if there's an
fine.
8.
Yes.
I have the Saints there too. Um, I think the 49ers are starting Trey Lance because on that Bleacher Report thing, he was also like a sleeper target for fantasy. Um, I'm trying to think off this on the spot who they added. I don't think there was anyone significant,
We're talking about the
but
Saints or the
49ers.
49ers.
Um, who's their running back? Is it that the dude from the Dolphins? That Mostert guy?
Um, I don't know.
No. Oh, he got traded to the Dolphins. No, he
Oh,
was a running back last year. I don't know who their running back is, but their receivers is if George Kittle can stay healthy, he's a top three, four tight end. Um,
easily.
and they have Debo Samuel who can play running back a little bit sometimes. And yeah, their defense was solid, I think. They did hold the Packers to like 7 points, I think, in the playoffs
Yeah.
last season. So yeah, I have them and Vikings like flip-flop. I think either like the 49ers could be the 6 seed and the Vikings could be the 7.
Hmm.
Honorable mentions are Cardinals and Saints.
I can't believe you didn't even have the Cardinals in. That's crazy.
If DeAndre Hopkins wasn't suspended, I that
Oh, I
that'd
keep
be
forgetting
tough.
about that. Yeah.
That'd be a tough decision.
6 games. Oh, wow. And then, yeah, I had Saints as 7. No, it's 49ers 7, Saints is like an 8. So, all right.
We only have a minute left before the Zoom meeting closes. Are we done?
I don't know. Are we?
I mean, I can start another meeting after this one.
I
I
mean,
mean, to
I
say
didn't get to do
something
as much
else.
research this time as I did before, and- but I don't know. It's up to you.
I mean, I'm fine with just talking about other stuff.
All right.
All right,
Like what?
everyone. This is stopping the recording. All right, everyone. That is the end of this football podcast, episode 3. The regular season's starting, so hopefully we'll be back and being like somewhat consistent. I don't know in making them. Um, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the season. If you enjoyed our predictions, maybe if you're still this far into the video, comment down some. Or if you liked it or not, what would you change? I'll also be posting on Instagram. Our even though Khalil wasn't here, I'm still gonna have our three list of predictions on my Instagram. That will be in the description. And peace out.